Assalamu alaikum dear researcher, and welcome to another informative video on research. Are you a student or a researcher who is struggling to find a research topic? Then this video is going to be very informative for you. Coming up with a new and interesting research idea is not easy. It takes a lot of reading, lot of thinking, lot of searching on internet, and sometimes even weeks or months of effort go into vain. But what if I told you that you can use generative AI to help generate research ideas in just a couple of minutes? In this video, I will show you step by step how to use generative AI tools like ChatGPT or Gemini or DeepSeek to generate research ideas. We will see how it can help us find research topics, how to refine the research topics, how to create research questions, and even identify research gaps from the existing literature. By the end of this video, you will have a strong research idea ready to develop further. And don't worry, you don't need to be an expert in AI or an expert in research to get a start. I will keep it simple and easy to understand, so you can follow the simple tools and tips of generative AI and prompt engineering to kickstart your research. Alright, now let's get started. For the demonstration purposes, I'm going to use ChatGPT, although we can have the same process done on any other generative AI model like Gemini or the newly introduced DeepSeek, and I'll also have some of the prompts on these two generative AI models as well. So let's start with ChatGPT. First, we need to ask ChatGPT for some journal research areas in our field. It can be any domain, any field of research, any subject area. It can be natural sciences, it can be social sciences. So if you already have a field in mind within your domain of research, you can type it in and ChatGPT will suggest some popular and trending research topic. So what prompt I'm going to give? What are some trending research areas in the field of management sciences? So I'm writing management sciences. You can write any other field that you like, and let's see what the responses we get. So trending areas in management science involving advancement in technology, societal shift, industrial transformation. So already has pinpointed that technology and industry transformation are important aspects. Artificial intelligence and digital transformation. Now these are the main topics. There are subtopics. It has also not topics, in fact, as a domain. So AI in decision making can be a good research topic. AI in employee roles can be a good research topic. AI enabled HRM, AI in customer services. So it's all about AI that ChatGPT has suggested. Again, sustainability based topic. This is evolving research areas, and it is always due to SDG or Sustainable Development Goal. This research area is always in demand. Organizational behavior and leadership, ever going research topic. Like you can also have some kind of leadership. These are new, authentic, and servant leadership, as new type of leadership. Previously, a lot of research is done in transformational leadership or transactional leadership or other types. So employee psychological capital, workplace mental health, entrepreneurship, innovation, financial technology and digital finance, work-life balance, supply chain. So these are broader research area. I'll also have an overview for other generative tools. So let's paste the same prompt on Gemini and press enter, and on the DeepSeek. Now this is important aspect because we should have a comparative search. So see, is different generative models giving us an overlapping topics, or there may be some new or unique topic that a specific generative model is giving or providing us. So digital transformation and technology management, I think these are like quite overlapping topics. As a matter of fact, it seems that DeepSeek is getting the same thinking or same ideas, generating same ideas as ChatGPT. Not that impressed by this response from DeepSeek, so I'm going to refer to Gemini. Okay, there is a similarity, digital transformation and technology management, although the aspect is a bit different. Big data analytics, Internet of Things and industry. So this is kind of IS, information sciences research, cybersecurity, data privacy, sustainable and responsible management, innovation, entrepreneurship. So you can see that there is a quite considerable overlap in the responses that we are getting from different AI tools. So let's stick to ChatGPT for the moment. So although you have seen that ChatGPT has suggested several research area, now this is very useful because it saves us time and help us to identify which topics are currently being discussed in our field. But having a broad topic is not enough. What we need to do is we need to make it more specific. So next step is to refine broad ideas into a specific topic. I'm going to give a prompt. Can you suggest 5 specific research topics on? So on. Now we are in the process of refining our broader idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a broad topic here and ask for some specific research topics. Although there are subtopics over here like blockchain, AI and machine learning, Islamic finance and fintech, but here we are going to get some specific research topic. So 5 specific research topic on financial technology and digital finance. The role of AI and machine learning in predictive financial decision making. Objective: investigate how AI-driven predictive analytics influence investment strategies and risk assessment. How do machine learning algorithms enhance financial forecasting accuracy? What are the risks of algorithm decision making financial institution? So what will be the methodology? Quantitative analysis using financial database. If it suits you, okay. It does not suit you, move forward. Qualitative study with case study. So this is a qualitative topic. The impact of blockchain technology on financial transparency and fraud prevention. So if you're interested in a qualitative study and you know you are more proficient in qualitative research studies, you can opt for this topic. The adoption and challenges of Islamic financial fintech in emerging markets. This is a mixed method research. Quantitative survey based research with fintech. So this is a survey based influence of digital payment system to financial inclusion in developing economies. How digital payment solutions improve financial access for unbanked population. So as you can see that we are moving from journal topic to more specific topics over here. These specific research topics are more focused. It is important when we are actually finding out our research topic, because if the topic is too broad, it becomes difficult to suggest what type of research and how to proceed for the research to that broader topic. A more specific topic makes the research process much easier and more manageable. Another good thing about this generative tool is now like ChatGPT is now being aligned with me, and it is suggesting me that should I proceed forward, because it is now understanding what is the context of my prompts and what I want from it. So maybe it wants, would you like a research framework or a methodology from any of these topics? In case you are not happy with the suggestions that you have already got, you can ask ChatGPT to generate more, or you can give more details. For example, you can ask him, think like a management researcher who is expert in its field. Can you suggest recent research topics based upon up-to-date and recent, in fact I'll change this word recent with novel research topic based upon up-to-date and recent impact factor publications in the domain of fintech. If you have a bit of idea of prompt engineering, you would know that we can always ask the generative tools to act as a role player to become expert of some field, and then we can ask them the question. So giving the context is very important. So as a management researcher, integration of sustainable development goal in fintech innovation, investigate how fintech solutions can be designed to align with and promote United Nations sustainable development goals. So what is the methodology? Conduct case study of fintech companies that have successfully integrated SDG in their operation. The rationale is aligning fintech with SDG. Again, another topic, the role of reinforcement learning enhancing fintech services. Methodology is reinforcement learning models. This is if you know machine learning, you can proceed to this type of research. Assessing the impact of central bank digital currencies on traditional banking system. Explain the efficacy of rich tech solutions. Now what is this rich tech? Regulatory technology solutions. This is maybe a new term. Enhancing compliance and risk management. Digital identity verification on consumer trust. This seems like an interesting topic. So I will copy paste this topic. Utilize quantitative surveys to measure consumer trust and qualitative interview to gain deeper. It's a mixed method research. There are some kind of references as well. So I'm going to copy paste this topic and generate 3 measurable research questions. So here we have 3 well-defined research questions related to the topic. Now these questions are very important because they give direction to our research. They are actually going to tell us what we are trying to find out. As you can see, Question number 1. To what extent does the accuracy and security of digital identity verification impact consumer trust in fintech services? The measurement approach uses Likert scale survey item to assess consumer perception of security, accuracy, and trust. What are independent variables? What are dependent variables? What is the data collection method? Now, there are 3 questions. You can also ask different type of questions. You can ask for exploratory question, like if you're trying to understand the topic better. You can ask for a comparative question, because if you want to compare between two things. Or you can ask for causal questions. You can ask for descriptive questions. So my next prompt will be, what are research gaps related to my topic? We can write my topic and I can just copy paste the topic again. Let's wait for the response. So based on my prompt, I have got these responses. Despite growing adoption of digital identity verification in fintech, several gaps remain in the existing research. Lack of empirical studies on the psychological impact of digital identity verification. Although I've got number of gaps, and this is very important, because if you can identify the gap, your research will be more valuable and more unique. However, it's also important that we ask for some documentary proof for the gap. So I can ask, can you justify these gaps from the existing published literature or surveys, so that I can make the case and problem statement of my research based upon the evidence. So here what we are doing is that we are asking ChatGPT to justify its own gap, and what we are going to get some published articles from where we can make our problem statement, or at least we can give some kind of authenticity to our research gaps, because sometimes it can happen that ChatGPT can generate its own perspective and we have no idea whether this perspective is in align with the existing literature or not. So you should always try to find, or you should always try to ask the generative tools to provide some kind of documentary evidence or some kind of literature to back up its claim. The next step will be to validate our research idea. So before finalizing our topic, it is important to check if the topic is practical. So what are the potential challenges in researching this topic that we have already selected? The practical challenges. So before finalizing our research topic, it is important to check if the topic is practical. Some topics may sound interesting, but it may happen that they are difficult to research because there is, as it has told, that lack of data, limited access to consumer data. Fintech companies often elected to share sensitive customer data due to privacy laws. These fintech companies are sometimes banks, or they are dedicated fintech companies. Restricted data from financial institutions. Possible solutions: use publicly available consumer surveys and financial reports. Partner with fintech startup or digital payment services for access to anonymized user data. Utilize secondary data set, etc. Or we can always consult some bank customers to get this data. Privacy and ethical concerns are also mentioned here. Consumer response bias in surveys and experiments, which are genuine biases or response biases that we can have during our surveys. Rapidly changing fintech landscape. Variability in consumer behavior across markets. So there can be multiple challenges that we need to know before we proceed to our topic, and ChatGPT can help us identify these challenges in advance. We can also ask ChatGPT to summarize the key findings on this topic from recent research, provide citations in APA style, so that we can have a kind of a mini literature review related to this topic. So here is a mini literature review related to the topic. As you can see, significant role of digital identity verification technology in shaping consumer trust with fintech services. And also ChatGPT has given us some sources. We can always click on these resources. Some are some websites. Most of them are from some kind of magazine. I can also rewrite this prompt to ask for some published impact factor journal articles to provide me this kind of literature review. So to summarize, in this video we have learned how a generative AI tool like ChatGPT can help us to generate, refine and validate our research idea. We go from more broader topics to more specific topics, leading to our research questions, leading to our research gaps, leading to practicality of research. We can also ask ChatGPT for the methodology of the research. And although this is the scope of this particular video, but I would like to add that you should always consult multiple generative AI tools as well as the already established libraries or databases, so that we can always consult the published articles to find or to refine our research topic. This is all about this video. Thank you.